Yo, what's up, everybody? This your girl, Allie Nick, coming at you with another video, giving it to you when I give it to you, but always in the nick of time. That's a new line I'm working on. You feel me? That's a new thing I'm working on. I think I like it. Y'all can tell me if y'all like that little intro, but I like it. But I hope you guys are doing well. I have gotten this question several times in my DMs since last week episode, and I wanted to present this question to the masses. Is Karen wrong for distancing herself from Aaron? This is a question that I have been asked so many times in many different variations. So I was like, I wonder how the people feel, and I'm going to give you my thoughts, you know what I'm saying, on what I think as it pertains to this question. If this is your first time coming to my channel, welcome. If you are a returning family member, you already know what it is and what it always will be. Be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff if you choose to. If not, just sit back, relax. We're going to get right into this thing. Now, do I believe that Karen is wrong for distancing herself from Aaron? I do not. I don't believe that she's wrong at all. I believe that she has every right to distance herself from Aaron. Now, I hope that Tyler Perry makes it clear as to the reason why Karen is distancing herself from Aaron, because I'm not going to sit here and pretend that there hasn't been hell that has accompanied him since, you know what I'm saying, his presence has been made into her life. A lot of it has been indirectly, but still, he's the common denominator. One thing I wonder if Karen is thinking is this whole situation with Jennifer. This is the second woman who has been attached to Zach who has showed up and showed her ass at Karen's salon. We also still have to think about that Karen's ex-wife, Fawn, unalived herself in front of Karen at Karen's salon. And even before that happened, Fawn popped up at Karen's salon and she popped up at Karen's house. So it's like, wait a minute. The women that you're around, they're doing too much. So from that perspective, I definitely understand why Karen is a little bit cautious and why she's taking the precaution to kind of, add some distance, letting Aaron know that she doesn't want to do this and putting some distance between them. And according to the timeline on SISTAS, Fawn unaliving herself in front of Karen has only been, almost 5 weeks ago. So it's still fresh. It's still, like, I believe, in the forethought of her mind, even though Tyler Perry has not addressed this since it happened. I just don't get it. But anyway, I'm not finna go down that rabbit hole. So then I also wonder if Karen is distancing herself from Aaron because she has this newfound hope that her and Zach are going to be together. Now, do I believe that Zach is going to end things with Fatima to get back with Karen at this moment in time? I absolutely do not. I do not believe that at all. However, I believe that because of Zach's actions and because the way that Zach is responding to Karen, there is some false hope going on. She definitely is putting what they say, the horse before the cart or the cart before the horse. I can't think right now which one go first, but y'all know what the hell I mean. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like Karen has been caught up in this moment of nostalgia and remembering what once was with her and Zach. And I think that even her remembering is like those good moments were fleeting. They were not a consistent thing. It was not a constant variable in their relationship. And I think that I believe it's real. I believe it's real. I know that I have experienced, thinking back on, when it was good, but when it was bad, it was bad. And one of the things I do appreciate that her sisters have spoken to her about is don't just remember the good times, but remember everything that came along with your relationship. Remember the ups as well as the downs. Remember the mountain highs as well as the valley lows, because they still exist. And a lot of those valley lows were hellish lows, and I still stand on the fact that, Zach gave her STD. As an adult, that is something I can't be with you after that, because that lets me know that you don't care about your health and you damn sure don't care about mine. And I think that is such a serious component that a lot of people push under the rug or view it as something that's not important, or it is something that just happens in relationships. Sadly, it does happen in relationships. However, it is not something that I believe anyone should tolerate, whether it's a woman giving it to, a man, or a woman, or a man's, passing on an STD to their counterpart. It's something that should be taken very seriously. And I was sharing Jackie had did a video, and I was sharing just yesterday. And it's so interesting because me and Erica, we do our Sisters Keeper every Wednesday night after the episode airs live. And the STD was something that we talked about briefly. And we shared the stories of things that happened when we were younger, that between the ages of 19 and 21. The person, it happens, you forgive them and you move on. But when you reach a certain age of maturity and adulthood, to me, there's just certain things that I know for me I just can't tolerate. And a friend of mine just revealed to me yesterday that her husband has HIV. And I was completely shocked. I was thrown for a loop. I was not expecting her to say that. And then my next question was, what about you? Because we've been best friends since the 7th grade. And, I was like, what about you? And she was like, it's negative, but I'm still getting, testing and things like that. And my heart dropped. And instantly it made me think about Zach. Because I'm like, this dude brags about his pullout game. We know he doesn't wear condoms. And even though he didn't give Karen HIV, and he, gave her something that she could, get cured of. But it's like, but what if not? And anybody who functions that recklessly with their body, that's an issue. And that's a problem. But going back to the original thing of this video, I believe that she has every right to distance herself from Aaron. I just don't want it to come off like Karen is using him. And there have been moments within the seasons of Sisters that I have felt that way. And it's basically because the way that Tyler Perry writes it, she'll have sex with him, but then, she's silently, or whisperingly calling out Zach's name. And then there was an opportunity where they was about to have sex. They was on the couch, they was kissing, and she loudly called him Zach. She told Aaron, I want you to F me. So it's like she's picturing Zach in that place. And I just feel like, I don't think that's fair. I've always felt like I can understand if you are emotionally confused, if you don't know, where you want to go. That I think that's legit. And I think that is a common, I don't want to say a common practice, but I believe that is a common thing to really not know what's going on. Because when you love someone, you just don't treat them bad. Oh, I feel so bad now that I want to leave. Crying the heart to me, how could you let this be? I just need time to see where I want to be. Come on, Donnell Jones. Oh, that fit perfectly. But anyway, y'all got to forgive me. I promise I got like 50 million songs in my head. But yeah, I've just kind of always felt like in some instances it has came off as if she was using him. And I can understand her not knowing and verbally communicating that. I can also look at Aaron and say, I think that he wanted Karen so badly and he wanted to be with her. There were just certain things that he was just overlooking. And there were just certain things that I guess he felt like he could love her through. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that, but I do believe you have to be realistic. I believe that he kind of got gut punched because in the past, like couple episodes, even from last season, when she thanked him for being who he was, and it looked as if she was gonna take that leap of faith with him and see what could happen between them. And then when the situation happened with Jennifer, it was like, we're gonna put a heart on that, bro, because I don't know about you. And even with her stating, you presented yourself like you're this perfect man, and that you're this and you're that, and I was like, well, I don't necessarily agree with that. I do not believe that Aaron presented himself to be perfect. I believe that he just presented himself to be different. And then I do believe there are times as a woman when you are being treated differently than you have been treated, you tend to put that particular person on a pedestal, which they don't deserve. They're just giving you a different type of treatment. And I believe that that's what Karen was experiencing. On the other hand, there was an episode where she told Aaron that he reminded her of Zach. And he was looking at her like, what the hell? And she was like, no, like in the beginning, the way that Aaron was treating her was reminiscent to the way that Zach was treating her when they first got together. So the comparisons and things of that nature, it does come into play, especially when you are fresh off of a breakup. And then there have been times that we have heard Zach tell Fatima, but this is how my ex was in the beginning. Then all of a sudden she changed. You know what I'm saying? But I do agree with her putting distance between them because she's pregnant and her sanity and all of that matters first. It trumps everything. I just hope that we are not on the brink of seeing Karen go through this, chasing Zach again and, just putting her heart out there on the line. Y'all, I ain't got the bandwidth for that. I don't have the emotional strength for that. I don't want to see it. And one thing I am really hoping is that Karen and Zach can just get to a good place, a place of peace, a place that they can co-parent if that is his child. I don't want to see the messiness. Even though I'm kind of here for it, to see what happens, because I really want to see how Zach communicates with Fatima with this situation that has been presented to us, with this whole thing with Karen and his emotions and his heart being displayed on his sleeve. I want to see how he come up out this thing, because it's going to be interesting to watch. It's going to be, is Fatima going to, what's she going to do? Just what is she going to do? Yeah, I'm curious. But yeah, Karen, she fine. She right. Distance yourself, sis. But we all know, and the thing with Aaron that is the biggest con for me is that Aaron can't seem to take a hint. I don't want to do this. I want you to leave me alone. Don't show up. I'm going to call you and talk to you about this when I'm ready. And he still pops up. And that's not a good look for Aaron. He fine, but that's not a good look. It's just not a good look. So, y'all, we going to see what, obviously, the distance. We going to see his ass at her salon on Wednesday. I don't know why he there. But, y'all, we going to see y'all. But I'm going to thank you guys for listening. Until next time, y'all be safe out there, and I will holler at y'all later.